Where did Baby Yoda come from? This is the question that everyone's been asking since we first saw him in episode 1 of The Mandalorian, and we finally found our answer. See, I believe that we now not only know where he came from, but also from this information can also get a glimpse of what Yoda's early life was like and what may happen in season 2 of The Mandalorian. Hey guys, it's SixSith, and today we're going to be looking at where Baby Yoda came from. Let's get started. Okay, so as most Star Wars fans are probably aware of, we don't know a lot about Yoda's species. In fact, we know so little about the alien race that we have to name the baby from The Mandalorian after Yoda because he's one of the only other of his kind that we know about. We don't have a species name, population size, or even a homeworld. So what we're going to be basing our assumptions off of is the information that the movies and TV shows will actually give us. So let's start off with where Yoda's species comes from. Now, according to both legends and canon, this is unknown. However, believe it or not, this actually helps a lot in terms of narrowing down where the race comes from. So if we don't know where Yoda's species comes from, then it's because of one of three reasons. Either A, their homeworld is in the regular galaxy and we've just never got to visit it in the comics, movies, or TV shows. Which, no, that's dumb and would probably piss off a lot of fans. Like if after years of waiting to find out more about Yoda, we learn that his species isn't so special after all and that his planet is right in the middle of the galaxy, then why not just tell us in the first place? B, their homeworld was destroyed and their species is now wandering the galaxy like the Mandalorians, or it's almost extinct, which that one wouldn't make a lot of sense either. I mean, if we're taking Baby Yoda and Yoda as the average of their species, then this is a race of incredibly force-sensitive life forms that live for about 900 years. I don't think that there's anything in canon or legends that's powerful enough to take out a few thousand Yodas. I mean, even if the birth rate for their species is incredibly low and their population size was super small, there'd still be at least 10 babies born each year, which is pretty much the equivalent of a few thousand clone troopers when it comes to strength. So I think that it's safe to say that Yoda's species is doing just fine. So, we know that Yoda's homeworld isn't in the known regions of the galaxy and hasn't been destroyed. So the only possible answer is that his homeworld is in the unknown regions of the galaxy. Now, you might be thinking that this is way too big of a region to try and pinpoint exactly where the homeworld of Yoda's species is. However, considering the fact that Yoda's species is incredibly force sensitive, then it would make a lot of sense for their homeworld to be near one of the biggest force hotspots of the galaxy. The region I'm talking about is where Ilum, Jedha, and Exegol are located. Ilum is the place where all the Jedi Padawans get their Kyber crystals, Jedha was the birthplace of the Jedi, and Exegol is one of the oldest Sith planets. It'd make a lot of sense for Yoda's species planet to be in this region of space due to their strong connection to the Force. Now, I think that it's also pretty safe to say that the world would look a lot like, if not exactly like, Dagobah. From what we see Baby Yoda eating in The Mandalorian, it looks like they're most likely omnivores, with their diet consisting of mainly small animals like frogs and vegetation. Not to mention the fact that Yoda is basically what you get when you mix a frog and a lemur. So if you combine the environments that they both come from, swamp for the frog and rainforest for the lemur, you'd get something that looks a lot like Dagobah. So, what do we know about Yoda's species so far? A large portion of their population, if not all, are force sensitive and incredibly powerful in the Force. They're most likely omnivorous, considering what we see Baby Yoda eat. Their homeworld is almost definitely in the unknown regions of the galaxy, near Ilum, Jedha, and Exegol, and would probably look a lot like Dagobah. You see, we know a lot about Yoda's species, we just need to make some logical conclusions from the information that we have to connect the dots. But as always, what do you guys think? Did we get it right, or are we making all the wrong guesses? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, why not subscribe and hit the bell as well. We post new theories and rankings every day, and the best way to stay up to date is with a subscription. Thanks again, I'll see you guys next time.